What's up, everybody? This is Read the Bible with me, Stan Jr., and today we're looking at chapter 36 of the book of Numbers. This is our last chapter of the book of Numbers, and I'm so happy to be reading the Bible with you today. If you're new here, go ahead and click subscribe on this video and turn on the notification bell that lets you know every time I post a new video, which is every single day. As well as if you are a Bible Club member, thank you for being here. Go ahead and comment your white flag in the description box and say amen or something like that. In the comment section, just to say amen or something like that, so I know that you were here. All right. Thank you so much. Now let's get started with chapter 36. Now remember, chapter 36 up to this point, they are in the wilderness. They have went through Moab, and they're pretty much in the wilderness of Moab, actually. And so what's interesting about this last chapter, it's about women. And as we walk through the Bible, you're going to see that the Bible is actually not so hard on women like people always paint it to be. If you read a chapter at a time, you keep things in context and you see that, okay, well, there are a lot of exceptions with this man patriarchy in the Bible, but that God has a plan for women all throughout the Bible, from the beginning to the end. So we're looking today at some women, Zelophehad's daughters. Zelophehad only had daughters in this one tribe, and so they were always talking about, well, what do they do with their money? And when they get their inheritance, what are they going to do? And so that's what this whole chapter is about. So let's get started. It says, the heads of the fathers' houses of the clans of the people of Gilead, the son of Machir, son of Manasseh, from the clans of the people of Joseph, come near and spoke before Moses. Came near and spoke before Moses, before the chiefs, the heads of the fathers' houses, and of the people of Israel. They said, the Lord commanded my Lord to give the land for inheritance by lot to the people of Israel. And my Lord was commanded by the Lord to give the inheritance of Zelophehad, our brother, to his daughters. But if they are married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the people of Israel, then their inheritance will be taken from the inheritance of our fathers and added to the inheritance of the tribe into which they marry. So they didn't like that. They were like, hey, if these women get married, they'll take the money or the inheritance to another tribe. And so they're saying, how in the world are we going to fix that when each tribe is going to be stable and each tribe is going to be building their roots during this time, and then they go and take a chunk of the inheritance and give it to another tribe when they get married. And so, and when the Jubilee of the people of Israel comes, then their inheritance will be added to the inheritance of the tribe into which they marry, and their inheritance will be taken from the inheritance of the tribe of our fathers. Now, what I think is really interesting here is that that they haven't got the inheritance yet. They're in the middle of the wilderness. They're in the wilderness right now, and they are talking, so making plans strenuously and going over their plans and who and how we're going to split the inheritance when it happens, because they're in such faith that God is going to bring their inheritance through, that God is going to make his word come to pass. Yeah, have you ever been so convinced that God is going to make his word come to pass in your life that you're literally sitting down thinking on how you're going to spend the money, how you're going to make plans, how you're going to attribute the blessing to help other people? How are you going to do? Have you really talked to? Really, have you sat down with a financial advisor and say, I know that I'm going to come into a bit of money here soon because I was prophesied it by someone, and I'm so convinced that this prophecy will come to pass. You don't even have to say all that to him. You can just say, I'm coming to a bunch of money, and I really want you to make some plans and help me plan where to invest, where to put the money, where to store it, where to save it, and how to grow it when it happens. Have you ever done anything like that? That you were so convinced that God is going to come through that you're literally sitting down making plans. And that's what the children of Israel are doing right now. They're going back and forth of whose inheritance should go where, how should it be spent, where should it go, and they're still in the wilderness. They're still in the wilderness. It hasn't happened yet, but they so believe God that it will happen, that they're willing to make plans about it. And I think there's a lesson in that. It says, and Moses commanded the people of Israel according to the word of the Lord, saying that this is what the Lord commands concerning the daughters of Zelophehad. Let them marry whom they think's best. He said, let them marry whoever they want. He said, only they shall marry within the clan of their tribe of their father. The inheritance of the people of Israel shall not be transferred from one tribe to another. For every one of the people of Israel shall hold on to the inheritance of the tribe of his father. And every daughter who possesses an inheritance in any tribe of the people of Israel shall be a wife to one of the clan of the tribe of her father, so that every one of the people of Israel may possess the inheritance of his fathers. So no inheritance shall be transferred from one tribe to another. For each of the tribes of the people of Israel shall hold on to its own inheritance. The daughters of Zelophehad did as the Lord commanded Moses. For Milah, Tisra, Hoglah, Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad were married to the sons of their father's brothers. They were married into the clans of the people of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and their inheritance remained in the tribe of their father's clan. These are the commandments and the rules that the Lord commanded through Moses to the people of Israel in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho. And so, just like God did in the garden, he said, you can eat of all these trees except for this one. Moses says something to the same to where he said, you can choose any man you want, just choose in your clan. And so it's important for them to do that because they were each building roots and building pillars, and the daughters of Zelophehad had no problem doing that. So that was chapter 36 of the book of Numbers. Oh, as I always say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to the Bible Club members. These are the people that support this ministry. I cannot do this ministry without you. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for doing and supporting the ministry with $10 a month. If you would like to become a Bible Club member, that's somebody that I add on my website. Your name will be on there. You'll see your name. And I actually pray for you every single day. I pray for my Bible Club members every day. All you have to do is click the link in my description and just support the ministry with $10 a month. That's it. $10 a month. I never ask you more for that. I use it to promote these videos on social media so that more people can see them and so that more people can hear the gospel. Amen. So thank you so much for doing that. Go ahead and click the link below if you would like to support. And next time I see you, we'll be in Deuteronomy chapter 1. God bless you. See you.